welcome back to Hack It Out, another episode of the Banjo-Tooie playthrough. This is episode 21, and the last episode we pretty much completed everything else that we can do in Grunty Industries before the boss fight. Took a couple tries, but we finally did the sewer mission. Thank goodness, got that jiggy. Went and picked up the jiggy from the barrel shootout. I think we got a Jinjo, so it was some good cleanup. So, kind of a pun there. I didn't even intend that because of the sewer. You know, get it? Anyway. So now we're going to go fight Weldar, who is the boss of Grunty Industries. So, this ought to be fun. Let's see if we can defeat him in this first... in this episode, within 30 minutes. I would hope that I could beat him within 30 minutes. It's probably not going to be the first try, because I remember him being really difficult. I just don't remember how to fight him. That's going to be the main problem. I seem to remember really enjoying his boss music, though. I don't have a lot of eggs, so I don't know which eggs I'm going to need to use. I know he does some stuff like electrifying the floor. So it'll be fun. But yeah, I think I remember enjoying this music, so let's see. Here he is. Yeah, he's like a welding torch. What on earth is that? I think it looks like an enormous toilet cleaner. Well, he doesn't seem to be very mobile. So how the poor thing struggles to get in here. Oh, see how... This shouldn't be much trouble then. I think I might have to like shoot his eyes or something. We'll find out. Weldar, visually impaired welding torch. Ahem, I believe it states quite clearly in the workers' guidelines that bears are not to be let into the building. So? Well, you're a bear, aren't you? No. I must remember to wear my glasses. Well, I'm out now, so I might as well go to work on you. Time to turn up the power. Oh, okay, I remember what to do. Yeah, I think I need to let him eat a grenade egg when that happens. Man. Oh, man. I thought... How's his aim like so impeccable? Man. Good grief. Man, I really thought that's what you did. Yeah, it is. It's just kind of difficult to get him to take it. Please refrain from doing that. I'm full of flammable gas. Of course, he's going to throw these guys out here. Hate these things. While I think simultaneously... Maybe not simultaneously. Crud. Come on. Yeah, that's why it's difficult. Did he get me? Gosh. Come on. Oh my goodness. That's hard to do. Perhaps if I used my weight a little more. Sometime I would. Don't make me come after you. I'll learn to use this talent rod a heck of a lot more. Oh, okay. I think this isn't going as planned. Where's my emergency switch located? Yeah. Okay. See how nimble you are. So I think he's pretty much gonna do the exact same stuff, only now with the floor electric. Yeah. That's hard. I think we got a grasp on it now though. For some reason it takes you all the way out. Frustrating, very frustrating, but I think we've got it. We really need to fill up on some eggs though. I mean, I guess the max grenade eggs are just 25, so the first round he's throwing those things at you, the little sparks or whatever. Second round, he starts spitting the little nuts and bolts at you. Third round, he starts trying to smash you. Oh man. Ugh. Okay. Well, I think I got. I'm maxed on the grenades anyway. And then after he tries to smash you, so once you get him down 3, then he's at 50% health, and then I think he just repeats that process, but with the floor electrocuted. Or electrified, whatever you want to say. Are you a bear? Yes, and you're heading for the recycling plant. Okay. Please refrain from doing that. I'm full of flammable gas. 1, 2, 3. Let's take them out. Got it in. He's gonna chase me a little ways. I think he just comes right back down in the center. Yeah. Okay. All right. Time to electrocute the floor. So we can get those. We can get those first 3 pretty easily. That's just, this is the part, and I'm right on one too. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. What? Come on. What was that all about? I don't know how to do this part. honest. So I'll do this, come to the corner, I guess. Okay. Oh, man. Man, I don't know about this one. It's frustrating. As you guys can tell. This is very, very frustrating. And this is exactly why I just don't ever do this boss. And it's challenging, I'll give it that. It's just like, okay, so if you try to squat down like this to shoot the egg forward, he's like breathing you in, so it's going to drag you across the electricity. And when it's dragging you across the electricity, whenever you get hit by the electricity, it has that animation that takes you out of that. So takes you out of that pose, so I don't really know how I'm supposed to do that. Maybe if I can get a good enough if I can get a good enough distance away, then perhaps I can just do crosshairs. Maybe I should try the crosshairs anyway. I don't know. I know that we can at least do this first part fairly quickly, so that's good. It's just electrifying the floor like that is what's ridiculous. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. It's really not a good start. Maybe that's how I need to do it. Just try to get away from him and do that. I hate that one. Always gets you. See if I can do that with the electrified floor, though. Okay, this isn't going as planned. Where's the emergency switch? Okay, so we got that. Of course. Okay, now he's gonna try to stomp me. Is that it? Oh well, looks like my welding days are over. Good. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. It was tough. That was tough. Definitely the toughest boss, I think. Aside from the final Grunty fight, that's just ridiculous. His head's just laying there. Groan. Did he actually say groan? I appear to be quite badly injured. That's too bad. Now where's our prize? Sigh, I guess I can let you have this. No, that would take us out of there, I guess. Is that all we get? You gotta be kidding. You may use it to get back out. I stashed my jiggy behind the giant fan for safekeeping, but there's nothing to stop you from reaching it now. Dope. When will I learn to keep my big mouth shut? It's kind of funny that he's just laying there. Okay. Man, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we were able to get through it. It's just whenever he electrifies the ground. Really, honestly, the worst part was when he's shooting the electric blasts at you. Good thing I had some yellow feathers. I was able to put my invincibility on, or invulnerability, or whatever you want to call it. Alright. Let's go get our jiggy. Oh, that's the Cheeto page. Okay. Cheeto page is up here, like, above Weldar. So, okay. That rotating thing on the other side, that, I think that is what takes you to the area that's behind the giant fan, where the jiggy is. Okay, so we're done with the Cheeto pages, at least, for Grunty Industries. Now, yeah, so I think that takes us to the room where that fan is. Yeah, I can see the jiggy from here. Sweet. Alright. So I guess we're done with Grunty Industries for now. I mean, we gotta backtrack here, but later to get a couple things. But now we can go open up Hellfire Peaks. That's awesome. Hellfire Peaks is an exception to my boss rule. In that world, I actually prefer to do the bosses first, and you'll see why. And I recommend any of you playing who don't already do that, I recommend you do that as well. Make sure the bosses are your first thing. Again, you'll see why here in just a second. Let's double check, make sure that our totals look good here. Okay, one jiggy left, and that jiggy is the one that's underneath the green toxic waste. Everything else is good, just one Jinjo, and that is the one that we gotta go to Jolly Rogers and do. I mean, we can probably go ahead and do that now. I mean, we gotta go back to the Isle of Hags anyway to go open up Hellfire. And actually, the way you get to Hellfire is the same way you get to Jolly Rogers. So we'll go open up Hellfire, and then we'll just stop by Jolly Rogers to get that. We still got plenty of time left in this episode. I'm excited to get to Hellfire Peaks. I really like that world. It's like a fire and ice world. There's two sides to it. Kind of like Jolly Rogers, you had like the town, and then you had the underwater city of Atlantis. Yeah, it's kind of the same way here. You got two, it's like two worlds built into one. All right. Nope. Right there. That there. What am I doing? All right. Puzzle completed. Challenge number 7. So now the Great One will show you the way. World 7. Hellfire Peaks. It's World 7, guys. We've only got one more world after this. And then the final area with Grunty. Isle of Hags, cliff top. See, we already got that bridge going there. So we're proactive there. And you can see on the door there's a little snowflake and then a flame. And boom! Opened up. Time to go. Of course, we've got plenty to open up the next one, but we'll come back whenever it's time. So, let's head on out to the cliff top. Now remember, there is still something we gotta backtrack in Jolly Rogers for, but we don't have that move yet. We'll actually learn that move in Hailfire Peaks. And that'll be to help us complete everything in Jolly Rogers. Because I think all that's left is that one Jiggy. I'll double check here. Let's see our totals for Jolly Rogers. Oh, 3 Jiggies. What are those Jiggies? So there's the one you gotta glide over to get. And then there's the one for the pigs. Oh, you know what? There's the one for Tip Tup. You gotta hatch his egg. We can do that now, actually, because Kazooie knows hatch. Might as well. Take care of it now. I forgot about that. I didn't plan to come back and do that just yet, but I was gonna take care of all of Jolly Rogers whenever we got Glide, but we're already here. Might as well do it, right? Okay. You'll see Tip Tup again whenever we go through Banjo-Kazooie. That's the game he first appears in. There we go. Just hatch his egg. And there he is. Little Tip Tup Jr. I didn't even talk to Tip Tup first. Thank you so much. Wait, something looks odd. It always cracks me up, his little head talking animation, because the face doesn't move, only the mouth does. It's like, and his eyes are so huge, it's very robotic, like bap, 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 bap. Like, watch. Let's talk to him again. Look at it. I don't know why, that one just always cracks me up. So now he's stuck on his back, so you gotta flip him over, just give him a little hit. There he is. Oh, that's much better. I found this buried in the sand. It's yours. Now come along, son. I'll take you to meet all your sisters. There they go, spinning down to the water. And he's just slowly making his way down there. Alright. So, 2 Jiggies left here. One being with Glide, and the other one will finish up not until... Oh, I don't need to do that. Not until the last world, Cloud Cuckoo Land. That's the one with the pigs, their pool. I think their pool is like... I think the water's too cold right now. And, yeah, it's too cold right now. And there's a thing where we can release some, like, hot water into it to heat up the place. Okay, so we gotta get this Genjo down here for help me out here. Grunty Industries. Good grief. Okay. Whoops, I always do that. Definitely didn't miss using this move. Oh. Did I already do that? When? I don't remember doing that. But I guess I did, because it's open. Okay. This looks familiar. I thought we already did this. Did we not already do this? I really thought we did this. Maybe, you know what, though? I wonder if we did this on that same save when I beat Lord Wu Fak Fak the first time. Remember when I said I forgot to save it, so I had to fight him again? I wonder if we did that on that same save, and that's why Yeah, Jinjo's still down here. I really thought we grabbed it, though. That's gotta be what it was. I don't know. I might be misremembering, but I really thought we already did that. Unless there was another section of Jolly Rogers that had these like fans that you have to freeze. But I thought we did this. Oh well. We did it now. That's the important thing. Well, there we are. Alright. Now we can go take a walk to Hailfire Peaks. You guys can see World 7 finally. Feels good to be out of that factory. Whew, man. Okay. Here we go. Hailfire Peaks. Lava Side, that's where the entrance is. Gobi. 2 years, finally I've made it to the warmth of Lava World with a belly full of water. Now if you don't remember, I know I mentioned this a little bit whenever we saw him in Witchy World, but you first meet him in the first game, Banjo-Kazooie. He actually has his own world. It's called Gobi's Valley. It's like a desert world. And he mentions in that world, like he gets a bunch of water, and he mentions in there that he's going to go visit the lava world. So then 2 years later, Banjo-Tooie comes out, but you see him in Witchy World, and he's locked up in a cage, and you know, you free him, and he's like, okay, now I'm off to lava world. And so here he finally is. And you know, on the Mumbo pad, this is completely off topic, but on the Mumbo pad, you know, it says Ikambokum on it. I never noticed that on these split up pads, you see the Gah for Banjo and the Bree for Kazooie. That's the noises they make. That's really awesome. I never noticed that before. So you'll see here in just a second why I like to fight the bosses first. Oh, I hate those guys. Okay, so that's one of the bosses. Hey, I don't recall you paying for a tour of my volcano. I'm gonna burn your furry hide. So this is what happens. That. So there's two bosses in this world. One over the fire side, this lava side, and one over the icy side, the ice world. And they're brothers, they're dragons. And this is what they do. They will, until you beat them, they hurl, like the fire one, he hurls fireballs at you, and the ice one, he hurls like giant snowballs or ice balls at you. And it's very quite annoying. So that's why it is best to take care of them first. And in this world, oh man, I'm glad I didn't have that. Okay. So this world's very interesting in that Mumbo's skull and Humba's wigwam are connected. And Humba's over on the icy side. So see? Oh, there's the aliens from Atlantis. Location of the kids, evacuation, found, exterior door opening to enable manual viewing. Detecting Earthling crosswind. Be careful. Yoicks, I calculate it's a long way down. Huh? What's going on? Keep ship steady. Uh-oh. And there he goes. Activate jetpack. Well, didn't activate. Boom. Never mind. I'm okay. Wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm dead. Very morbid. Like, he actually just fell out of the spaceship and he's dead. Don't worry though, he'll be fine. So here's the icy side. Anyway, let's go back to the fire side. This actually is a fun little conversation because, you know, normally you can't go into Humba's place as Mumbo. You know, she gets mad. And in this one, since their places are connected, if you transform into Mumbo, or you become Mumbo, and then you take a walk over there, she gets really mad. There's the Globo. Okay, we're gonna activate this little switch here. This is just kind of it's like a shortcut all the way over here, because we're gonna open up a flight pad right here, and that makes getting around Hellfire Peaks much simpler. We gotta use the fireballs from the dragon. I hear one getting ready to come. There it is. And that reveals the flight pad. But the timer has spoken, and it is time to end this episode 21. So this episode was a great one. We fought Weldar, finally finished Grunty Industries, with the exception of the couple things I got to backtrack for. We did a couple of things that we had to go to Jolly Rogers for, opened up Hellfire Peaks, and now we're here. And the next episode is going to be all Hellfire Peaks, episode 22, and we're going to get a lot done, starting with fighting these bosses. So anyway, here's the previous video if you haven't seen it yet, and here's the playlist if you're not caught up. Down here is our Patreon page. Check it out. Become a patron if you're interested, if you like us and you want to support us, help us to grow, create more content more often. And then last but not least, down here, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.